Okay, so welcome to the next episode of Leader by the Day. Today we're going to take you through a full leg session, a physique check first, and then we're going to go through afterwards my secret sauces and seasonings I use for fat loss and shredding. So we'll see you in the gym now. Okay, so we're now going to go for a quick physique check. We're about 2 weeks into this fat loss journey. Now down weight-wise, I was down to 95 last week. This morning was 95 and a half, so I'm fluctuating quite a bit. I actually feel like I've added some muscle tissue and recomped quite a lot. So we're going to have a look at what's going on. I've lost a fair amount off my waist. So there might be an ab coming there somewhere. Cuts coming through in the legs a little bit. So it's slowly catchy monkey. Arm day's paying off. I'm trying to get arms like Lewis behind the camera. But it's definitely getting way better. I've actually got striations in my delts coming through now. So we're slowly getting there. So goal at the moment is I'm going to keep going until I get super shredded again. So I reckon I will be, I've definitely got some abs coming slowly. It's just this last bit. So everyone moans about belly fat. I'm the same. Look, that is the last bit to go for everyone. So if you're in a fat loss journey, you're in shredding and it's going slow, it takes time, so be patient. Also, it helps if you want to get shredded, dye hair, bleach blonde, it makes you look more leaner. And also, if I was wise and wanted to tactically cheat this, I'd get spray tans. If I had a tan, I would look much leaner. So I'm pasty like Casper the Friendly Ghost at the moment. However, this is about 2 weeks in, so we're now going to crack on, crush some legs, and then we're going to go through afterwards my pre-workout meal, today's high carb day, and also my secret sauces I use for fat loss, which are low calorie, herbs and spices, all those sort of things, because I know I get a lot of questions from you guys. So drop us a comment below any questions, we're going to get into leg training now.
Do you squat there, and you want to try and shift all your body weight over and put that leg there,
Behind.
yeah, and then there, and then shift across.
So I'm trying to come straight back.
You're trying to come in a straight line, so actually shift your body weight.
Almost go like 45 behind you.
Yeah, it's almost like a curtsy style. So it's just trying to load and unload the glute each side by doing the lunge. So it's shifting it, yes, so you're shifting
way
right
easier.
into the other glute. That way you can keep the squat line without moving your foot.
It's the calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best stop racing. Did you think you could keep us out? Shut the gates, forget us now. Tides are changing. Can you hear this sound?
So here with these, we're doing a back squat, and then we're doing two more like reverse lunges, like curtsy lunges coming across behind. So my stability in my hips is terrible, and I'm super flat-footed on one side, so this is probably like the worst exercise for me, which I struggle with, but probably have most area to improve because my glutes don't fire very well. So this is a struggle and doesn't look glamorous, but it will be highly effective. So if you're flat-footed and a bit retarded like me, I'll try this.
Hold there, stay there. Nice wide start.
20 reps.
Out, yeah, go all the way down. Right, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and fire.
So here, low.
For 20.
It's like quad dominant.
Yeah, so quad dominant, and then go there for 20. Okay, there for 20.
So, yeah, you turn out that point.
Yeah, a little bit more, and then 20 right up in the top corner.
40.
Proper glute. So go straight from the quad dominant, just bringing it all the way around as we go. And then you're going to finish off with 20 sissy squat. So 20 of each, good.
Things about to change.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lock. Let's just take the arms on one end. You can't touch my 6, 7. Snap it like that.
Quite green special, isn't it?
Yep. From there, all the way up. Push them out. Try not to let your knees fold in. Keep them there.
Drive these out.
Yep. Drive up there. Knees on that. Turn around, straight in. Turn on each leg. There. Just got to find your balance point really, man. Good. Right, now once your knees push it up, keep your chest up. You keep your chest up, the plate should touch the floor.
Do you look up?
Yeah, 3. Good. I used to use the glycofuse, so a couple of scoops of glycofuse with a bit of aminos in it. I think more for, I think it's more of a placebo thing, to be honest. The taste is sweet taste. The sweet taste.
I like the glycofuse one. You can't really get it a lot of places now.
No, I've got a big tub in there actually. But if you ever want any, it's really nice. A big tub out there.
With the ground beneath your feet, with a whisper in the trees. Do you feel us watching? Hunger in our eyes, victories on our minds. It's our time to
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Out. Go on, speed. 8, 9, and 10.
Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. Don't know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving.
I feel like I've been violated. My tops also changed colour, which is a good sign for leg day. So we're now going to finish with some calves. Problem with finishing with calves, at this point you can see I'm not particularly enthusiastic, I feel pretty fucked. So we will go get it done. This is one of the things where you have to make sure you finish your workout, because a lot of people are like, oh, I've done enough. And that's why they're crap body parts like calves and abs. So what I'd really focus on now at this point is trying to get perfect form and perfect contraction within the calves. Sometimes I get cramped in my calves a bit at the end of doing legs, so sometimes I do it at the very start. It goes what you feel. So I do a variety between something with a bent knee, like a seated calf raise, and like a standing calf raise, because you have two different muscles of the calf, the gastrocnemius and the soleus. So when you're doing with your knee bent, you're going to be contracting your soleus primarily in your calf, and with your leg straight, it's going to be mainly your gastrocnemius. Today we're going to do straight leg because I did seated last time, so we'll go into that next. It's a super easy tip to get maximal contraction in your calves when you're doing standing calf raise. When you get to the very top, so you're up on your toes, squeeze your quads. I promise you, if you squeeze your quads at the very top of a calf raise when you're standing, you've got that extra little pinch towards the top of the calf, it'll help you out massively. So we finished calves off then, we did straight set and then into bottom end partials in the calf raise, and then about 25-30 reps, just body weight on the floor pulses just to finish them off completely fried. I'm now actually going to go in and do a weighted stretch. So I'll load up the calf raise a little bit, put a bit more weight on it, and I'll hold the stretch position at the bottom, which is good for mobility, and also weighted mobility, pronounce my words properly. Weighted stretching actually improves muscle hypertrophy to help grow your calf, so We're going to load that up and hold it for probably 45 to 60 seconds. Okay, so we're back from training. We've now got probably the most random concoction of food post leg. So now today's a high carb day, so I'm going to have some extra food. So we have got here rice cake roulette, which is a bit disappointing today. I run out of honey, so we've got, and I run out of biscoff bread, which is a good thing. So I've got 5 rice cakes, and then we've got about 10 grams of honey and then about 50 grams of Brownlee apple sauce, which is actually banging and very, very good. And then we've got steak mince with a bit of barbecue sauce, some tabbouleh that my wife made, and then 2 pieces of flatbreads. These are about 20 grams carbs each, so this is what we're going to eat post-training now. And then shortly we're going to take you through all the sauces, seasonings and herbs that I'd recommend on fat loss journey and what I'm currently using. Yes, there is some barbecue sauce on this as well, which is high sugar, high carb, but today's my high carb day, so I can get away with a little bit of that and not too much of an issue. So I wouldn't have it on a daily basis, but we'll catch up with you shortly after I've devoured this, and then we'll go through the seasonings and sauces. Okay, so we're now going to run you through the ultimate seasonings and sauces for fat loss. So first up we have Real OG, the king of the game, for 50% reduced sugar, high tomato ketchup. This will go pretty much good on anything. I was actually talking to someone about this yesterday and debated whether that would go well with porridge oats. I know it's a bit fucked up, but I reckon it probably would. YouTube video pending. So that's part one. We've then got a lot of hot sauces. So hot sauces generally tend to be pretty low in calories. We've got the Frank's Red Hot Chili and Lime. So a big fan of that. Also on the Frank's list, the buffalo wing sauce, again, which is pretty low in calories. So 100 grams of that is 30 calories, 2 grams of carbs, 1.5 grams of fat, and 2.5 grams of fibre. Next up on the Mexican variety, we've got the Cholula hot sauces. So personally, I'm a big fan of the Chipotle one, and they've got the original version as well. Next up, soy sauce, the light version, so tastes phenomenally good with fish. Now this is a treat which I wouldn't really recommend on a fat loss program. I've actually lost the label off of it, but it would be barbecue sauce. So that I would have a little bit post-workout if you like barbecue sauce. Ideally, I'll try and keep that out of your diet 99% of the time if you're looking to lose weight, because it's very high in calories. Next up, we've got French's mustard sauce, which again isn't too bad. The calories that are a bit higher at 72 calories per 100 grams. However, you don't need to use a lot of it. And then we've got the seeded French mustard, which again is a big fan of that. Next up, other condiments we recommend using. Plenty of pink lemon and salt. All of your food, very good for sodium and potassium. Talking potassium has reminded me, you can also get 50% low salt, which is basically higher in potassium, lower in sodium. So technically we normally need more potassium than sodium. We tend to get depleted more in potassium, so I'd recommend using quite a bit of the low salt. And then to come into some herbs and seasonings, one of my favourites, onion salt. You can tell there's a lot of salts in here, so that pretty much tastes good in everything, but not porridge oats. Other than that, cumin seeds with steak mince is very, very good. And then got things like mixed herbs. And actually what I want to show you is, if you're actually into cooking, it's a secret I haven't used for a while, but I've got back out recently again. So I'll get to you. Particularly if you're very lazy. So I'll put together chopped ginger, frozen from Tesco. Chopped garlic, frozen from Tesco. Chopped red chili. So these are all phenomenal for you actually in terms of health and also making your food taste tasty. So these would be the main sauces, ingredients, spices I recommend you add into your diet for fat loss phase to make your food taste great. It's really important to make sure your food actually tastes great and you enjoy it, because it actually will improve digestion and you'll also be happier. So this wraps up today's video of Leaner by the Day. We'll check you out in the next episode. If you found this video helpful, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Drop us a comment below with any questions, and we will see you in the next episode.
We're the revolution.